Hey everyone, this is Chase at Rocky Mountain ATVMC giving you a closer look at the Bionic 10 knee brace from Alpinestars. All right, so all new for 2019 is the Bionic 10 carbon knee brace coming from Alpinestars. This knee brace is a lot of years in the making. Alpinestars has a lot of great protection accessories in their lineup, including knee braces. And this is replacing their Fluid Tech carbon knee brace, which has been in their lineup for a few years now. That knee brace is very lightweight, low profile, very comfortable. So I'm glad to see that they have kept those characteristics with the Bionic 10, but they've taken a knee brace that was good, and they've made it even better. So we're gonna go through, talk about the major updates and what they wanted to accomplish with this knee brace. But before we do that, let's just talk about fit real quick. So with this knee brace and any other knee brace, it is crucial that you get the correct size. Sizing is very important to make sure a knee brace is fitting and protecting the knee the way that it should. So on the product page, use the sizing guide, take the measurement they ask you to take. That way you know what size you're going to need. Because one of the big updates for the Bionic 10 Carbon this year is they went to 4 sizes. With the Fluid Tech Carbon, they only had 2. So it just allows you to get a knee brace and you get a more customized fit by having those 4 different sizes. But the reason it is also so important that you use that sizing guide is they don't include any additional padding for the inside of the knee to adjust that fit. So when you get it, make sure to try it on. And if you do need extra padding, although they don't come included, Alpinestars does have kits available on their website that you can pick up. So if you do need additional padding, if you're not quite happy with the sizing, it's right there, but you just want a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, you can get those kits available on their website. But ultimately, this is an apparel item, which means we have our fit guarantee. So if you buy this knee brace or any knee brace that we sell at Rocky Mountain, if you are not happy with the sizing or the fitment, send it back to us in brand new unused condition. We want to make sure you get the size and fit that you are looking for, and that is why we give free shipping both ways on your first exchange. So with the Bionic 10 Carbon, let's talk about what they wanted to accomplish with this brace. Like I said with the previous Fluid Tech Carbon, it was comfortable, low profile, lightweight, but now this knee brace is even lighter. It's still super low profile, very comfortable, but also something that I really like that they did this year is it now has more rigidity. If I had just one nitpick about the Fluid Tech Carbon, I just didn't feel like it had enough rigidity. So I'm really happy to see that with this knee brace, it is now much more rigid. So I feel like for faster riders at those higher speeds, having a little bit more rigidity, just gonna do a little bit job of just holding up and protecting the rider's knee. But also, when you look at the knee cup design, this is also all new. So they have what they call their double wall construction. You can see pretty slick the way it works. This upper and lower piece just slide in and out of that center cup. And what's cool about this, you can see just how many cutouts it has to produce a lot of airflow. This is CE certified for impacts, and what I like about this design, it just keeps the knee brace nice and low profile. We've seen the trend these days with riding gear, pants are getting slimmer and slimmer, so it is important to have a knee brace that's low profile so it doesn't feel like it's bulky when you're wearing it or when you're riding with it. So with the frame, the way they increase that rigidity, it's carbon fiber polymer, so again, a lot more rigid than the previous version. When we look at the back, you have 4-strap design. Now these are numbered, you'll notice. So it's important when you're putting the knee brace on, put the straps on in the order that they are numbered. So you're gonna go 1, 2, bottom strap is 3, upper strap is 4. That's just gonna help you make sure you get the right fit when you put the knee brace on. Also, that really does help it stay in place when you put the straps on in the right order. But also what I do like about these straps is you'll notice that all of them, some of them even have these on both sides, you have these quick release tabs. So with these, what I like about that is you put the knee brace on for the first time, you tighten everything down, you get exactly how you want it. Then when you go to take the knee brace off, this just speeds up the process. It's very simple to do, but also the next time you go to put the knee brace on, because you've already set the straps how you want them, you can just put on these quick release tabs and you should be good to go. So getting in and out just makes it a little bit easier. Also, what is new, you'll notice down here at the bottom, they have what they call this semi-rigid C-shaped connector. So this is actually just held on with Velcro. It is removable if you don't want to use it. Pop it out. So with it out, this is what it looks like. Now the purpose for this is just to give a little bit better fitment around the muscles of the rider's calf, but also to help the knee brace stay in place. With any knee brace, you don't want it to move around, you want it to stay in place. So by having this C-shaped connector there, that's just gonna help, again, just fit the rider's leg a little bit better, help keep the knee brace in place. So it's pretty cool to see what they're doing with that. Put this back in real quick. So with that back in, you'll notice here on the inside, again, you've got this nice comfortable padding on the inside as well as on the inside of that knee cup. Again, here's your padding on the inside of the knee. It's easy to take out, so if you need to move it around, adjust it to get it to fit right where you want it. Very simple to do, but remember, like I said, you're not gonna have additional padding coming included with this, so that's why you gotta get that measurement right. But again, If you're not quite happy with it, go to Alpinestars, you can get those kits. So that's the inside. When we talk about the hinge, another big update here. So like I said earlier, they've kept it very low profile, which I think every rider wants with a knee brace. That way, when you're squeezing the bike, you feel like you have a good feel. And they've redesigned that hinge to be where it's a dual pivoting hinge. So by having that being a dual pivoting hinge, what's nice about that, you can notice how that works, is the ultimate purpose with this hinge is to make sure that it moves with the natural motion of the rider's knee. So as the rider's knee is bending, you want that hinge to stay with the knee. That way you're gonna offer the most amount of protection possible and support regardless of the position that the rider's leg or the rider's knee is in. But also too, just like with the previous model, you're gonna have hyperextension stops. The way where that lives, you can see it's this little silver piece right here. Now you're gonna have multiple that come with the brace. You can interchange these. And this is really just gonna come down to rider preference. You can adjust the hyperextension stop from 0 all the way up to 30 degrees. It goes in 5-degree increments. And the purpose for that is if you don't want the knee brace to lock out right at 0, maybe you have a pre-existing knee injury. Well, if you want the knee brace to lock out a little bit earlier, very simple to do. They have this little flathead screwdriver that comes included. We'll look at the instructions in the manual, explain how to do it. It's not that difficult, doesn't take you very long, but you can just take the different hyperextension stops and you can just insert those into the knee brace and adjust that to exactly how you want it. But remember, with these, it is important that you want to make sure that you have the same one on each side. So you wouldn't want to do 5 degrees on the inside and then maybe 20 degrees on the outside. So make sure the same, and also make sure you take advantage of that. I know a lot of riders get knee braces and they don't really mess around with those hyperextension stops. They just take it as it is and they go ride. But what I would say is, throw in the 25-degree stop. If it's too much, go down to 10 or maybe 15. Experiment with it and see what's going to work best for you. But there it is. That is the Bionic 10 carbon knee brace coming from Alpinestars. Again, more rigidity, lightweight, very low profile. If you guys have any other questions about this, leave your questions or comments below. We'll get those answered. But also remember that they do have the Bionic 7 knee brace as well, which is brand new for 2019. Same exact design, same hinges. The difference between the two is going to be in the construction. The Bionic 7 does save you about $300, but they use a fiberglass polymer instead of this carbon fiber. And the difference between the two, if you're trying to decide which one you should go with, is that the Bionic 10 carbon is more rigid. So what Alpinestars is saying is that for riders that are maybe a higher level, riders that are going faster and looking for a knee brace that's going to have the most rigidity, go with the Bionic 10 carbon. But if maybe you're a beginner to intermediate rider, you're not going at those top speeds, and you want a great knee brace at a more affordable price point, look at the Bionic 7. But in any case, to pick yours up, it's very simple. Just click on the link at the end of this video. Don't forget, orders over $75 ship free. If you guys like this product spotlight, we got plenty more of them, so make sure subscribe to our YouTube channel. We also do have a knee brace buyer's guide where we talk about all the great knee braces that we offer at Rocky Mountain. We talk about the differences between them just to help you make that decision a little bit easier. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain. We'll see you on the trails.